The seventh house represents partnerships and marriage, and the moon symbolizes emotions and nurturing qualities. A weak moon here may indicate difficulties in forming deep emotional connections with partners. The person may struggle with expressing their emotions openly or may feel emotionally distant in relationships. A weak moon in the seventh house can lead to instability or fluctuation in relationships. There may be emotional ups and downs, misunderstandings, or a lack of emotional support from partners. The person may find it challenging to maintain harmonious and balanced relationships. The moon signifies emotional needs and security. In the seventh house, a weak moon suggests unfulfilled emotional needs within marriage or committed partnerships. The person may seek emotional fulfillment outside of their primary relationship or may feel emotionally dissatisfied. The moon represents harmony and balance. In the seventh house, a weak moon may indicate difficulty in finding emotional balance with others. The person may struggle with compromise, negotiation, or may experience emotional conflicts in partnerships. With a weak moon in the seventh house, there may be a tendency towards emotional dependence on partners. The person may rely heavily on their partner for emotional support or validation, which can strain the relationship dynamics. The seventh house also relates to business partnerships and collaborations. A weak moon here can indicate challenges or emotional conflicts in business relationships. There may be disagreements over emotional or sensitive issues related to business decisions. The moon in the seventh house influences diplomacy and negotiation skills. With a weak moon, the person may find it challenging to navigate conflicts or disagreements with others diplomatically. They may struggle with assertiveness or may avoid confrontations altogether. The seventh house governs legal partnerships and contracts. A weak moon can suggest challenges in receiving emotional support during legal proceedings or contractual agreements. The person may feel emotionally vulnerable or unsupported in legal matters. The seventh house represents partnerships and the moon symbolizes emotions and nurturing qualities. A strong moon here indicates emotional fulfillment and depth in relationships. The person is likely to form deep emotional connections with their partners, experiencing a strong sense of harmony and mutual understanding. With a strong moon in the seventh house, the person may attract a partner who is supportive, nurturing, and emotionally attuned to their needs. The relationship is likely to provide emotional security and mutual care, fostering a strong bond of trust and intimacy. A strong moon signifies a harmonious and stable marital life. The person values emotional closeness and tends to prioritize the emotional well-being of their partner. There is a strong sense of companionship and unity within the marriage. The moon represents intuition and sensitivity. In the seventh house, a strong moon enhances the person's ability to intuitively understand their partner's feelings and needs. They may rely on their emotional intelligence to navigate relationship dynamics effectively. The moon's strength in the seventh house promotes emotional balance and harmony in partnerships. The person is able to maintain a fair and balanced approach in relationships, considering both their own and their partner's emotional needs. The seventh house also relates to business partnerships and collaborations. A strong moon here indicates successful and harmonious business relationships. The person may collaborate effectively with others, forming partnerships that are emotionally supportive and mutually beneficial. The moon in the seventh house influences diplomacy and negotiation abilities. With a strong moon, the person is diplomatic in handling conflicts or disagreements in relationships. They have the ability to empathize with others' perspectives and find mutually agreeable solutions. The seventh house governs legal partnerships and contracts. A strong moon suggests emotional support and cooperation in legal matters or contractual agreements. The person may approach legal issues with sensitivity and empathy, fostering positive outcomes in negotiations. The moon's strength in the seventh house signifies fulfillment through collaborative efforts and partnerships. The person may derive emotional satisfaction from working closely with others, whether in personal relationships or professional collaborations. Send your correct date of birth, time of birth and place of birth on WhatsApp to get birth chart services. Thank you.